Hello. I am back like a bitch fucking promised. All right. I can tell you're having an okay day. This is Monday, July 22nd. In my time, it's 2:05 p.m. I'm not sure what time it is in your time, but if it's your time, hit me up what time it is while you're watching this. So it's been a hot minute. I know I have, put some things out there, posted some things, and then a sister took a break. A sister had to kind of live. Not even had to live. I didn't have a choice. A lot of changes have happened. So it's been a year. I got a lot of things to talk about. A lot of things done changed in my life. I'm sure a lot of things done changed in your life too. As you can see, I am extremely protected in my own way. And we will really start talking more about my crystals and why I'm into this crystal jewelry. But I wanted to reconnect with you, number one, to say hello. Number two, I want us to talk about starting all over again, because this is truly where I'm at again. Isn't it funny? It's funny that anytime something happens, it puts you in a place of starting all over again, and it really has you thinking like you fucked up in life. But what it is, it's just, sometimes it's just a matter of redirecting certain things that you need to make room for. So I think I'll just start off by this. I have been in the corporate environment for a few years, maybe like 3 to 5 years, 6 years, 7 years. Child, it's definitely enough. And it's enough for me to talk about in a good sense, However, I think it's the thing that I have noticed that really opened up my eyes in how we live and the things that we desire. I live in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. To all my Torontonians, what's good in your hood, child, right? And for those of you who want to visit, please come and check us out. Caribana, that's our time. It's coming up. It's going to be popping. I usually don't go, but I just might this time. To be honest, let's be real. And in Toronto, just like any other city, it's a hot spot. And it's money, okay? And it really shows you a lot about what's happening in life and things that you might want to attain. In my personal growth, in my evolution, I have been a lot of things. I started off when I was a young girl as a cashier working at White Rose. Then it went into retail, which obviously made sense, with my fashionable self. Went into retail and I became a stylist, a men's wear stylist after that. And then in the middle of all of these things, I was singing. I'm a singer, I'm a songwriter, I was a performer, I am still a performer, I am still these things. So there's things about us that never really leave. There are talents that we all have that never really leave, that we also don't always incubate, and we don't always feed and nourish. These are things that I've noticed about myself in my life. So here I am now, 2019, and I literally this morning was just sitting back and watching YouTube, because it's my life. That's all I do other things in life, but YouTube is like, it's just the shit, because there's so many beautiful people out here, and there's just giving and vibing and giving you amazing content that you can learn from. Knowledge is power, and I've come to understand that my being on this platform is also allowing for that knowledge to be your power, and vice versa. So I was sitting back and I was watching some old episodes that I put out there about a year and some change ago. And the sister was down in the dumps because I've been going through these personal changes, and those changes are obviously career. And I watched these videos and I was a little surprised, because I did not expect for people to really watch it. What was the point, Cynthia? I know. But I guess I just put it out there thinking that at the time this was where I needed to be. And then life redirected me somewhere else, where it showed me another place that I needed to be. And I thought that I took it upon myself to place myself in certain areas that I felt like I needed to be. And then the universe took me right out. So here I am again, back to square one, but not really. And the one thing that I have now started to recognize about what's popping in my life is that, yes, I am in the same place I was last year, but I've recognized that my growth and the experiences that I have went through has really stretched me beyond, to the point where I can feel my healing. It's not easy. It's never easy to face the demons. That is also what you give. It is not easy to face those demons, but it's necessary to face those demons, or else they will kill you. And let's pause on that for a hot minute. Let's pause on that for a hot minute. Sometimes in life, it gets mad crazy. And there's that saying that God will never give you more than you can handle. And that's true. That is true, because I have been through it. And we will talk about those things that I have also been through. And that if you feel like you're alone in those bouts in your journey and those experiences, but you're not. You're not. So I think I'm just here to let you know, number one, you're not alone. Number two, your experience is possibly my experience. That is someone else's experience. So as much as we all want to stay within and keep our throat chakra quiet, it is sometimes wise for you to speak up and tell your truth. And it doesn't have to always be through this type of platform. Maybe it can be through poetry. Maybe it can be through song. Maybe it can be through painting, through dance. Whatever it is that you feel like you need to give so that you can speak that part of you to release, it is your time. I believe especially on this time, this is also a time where everything that you might have worked on in the past that we put down, it could be time for you to pick up, especially if it's good and it's creative and it's in tune and it aligns with who you are. And then there are all the things that this type of energy brings. And that is for you to release people, places, things, habits, true talk shit that does not serve you any longer. Things that we're probably afraid to let go of because we might be thinking that we might need that. You won't. Trust me. I know. I've become that person who's okay now with purging, but I still have a lot more to purge, just as you will have a lot more to purge as well. So, I guess to try to shorten this a little bit more, because I don't want to ramble too wide, but when it comes down to starting all over again, just know you are actually closer to the goal than you were before, because now you have gained better experience, you have gained new knowledge, you can take a new direction, and you have your power to do so. And that's something no one can take away from you. No one can take that away from you. So, to my sisters and my brothers, hashtag stay melanated, stay in power, stay in peace. And to those who are not melanated, love everybody. Because this connection is true and it's real. And everything that we go through in our lives, we do truly affect everything and everybody. So, if you find yourself back all over again at ground zero, starting all over again, it's gonna be rough, so rough, but we gon' make it. You know what I mean? It's gonna be rough, but we're gonna make it. Because you have to, you know, because you can. Because at the end of the day, you have resources. You've got the internet. You know, you've got family. And if you don't have family, you've got friends. And if you don't have friends, you've got fucking YouTube. You can make a friend, you know? You can connect. You can find a community. You can find somebody who can pull you out of you getting in your own way. Do you know how many goddamn times I get in my own way and then I gotta be like, yo, calm down, sis. Take it easy, Parchees. You know what I'm saying? Get out of your own way. Get out of your own way so you can allow for the things that are meant to happen. Okay. So, I want to tell you that you are loved, you are beautiful, you are kind, and you're extremely intelligent. Extremely. Don't let anybody tell you that you're not, because you are. And I will leave it here. If there is more, I probably might post more. But I kind of feel like this is it, because coming back down to this place of rediscovering ourselves again. Anytime we get into this place where we are starting all over again, it's for us to recognize the path that you're on. Be aware of that path. Be aware of your whole journey. Be aware of every little detail that's been a part of it. Doubt not one thing, one person who's been a part of it as well, who might have egged you on, pushed you in the direction so that you can be who you are meant to be. Starting all over again is amazing. It gives us the clean slate. It allows us to forgive ourselves again. And maybe even forgive others who might have put us into that place where we needed to be, to start all over again. Bye.